For many pastors and leaders, building a great team is attractive. It sounds good, and many of us know team building is something that we should do. The future of the work you are currently doing depends upon you taking responsibility to equip others. Is creating space and providing room for others to contribute important to you? No doubt many pastors and church leaders have a vision and desire to help more people. More than likely, your mission requires others to complete what you believe is possible. However, sometimes church leaders are left wondering why it's not happening faster, and others don't seem as excited as they are. Here's the thing. Your team building efforts are based upon what is happening in your heart and mind. Proverbs 4:23 says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Everything you do or don't do, including equipping others, building a team, and empowering those that are around you, starts with your beliefs. There are some mentalities that will maximize your leadership capacities, and others will limit it from being more effective leaders. The first mentality that will limit your leadership is that a good leader is good at everything. This mentality will keep you frustrated, tired, and insecure. Way back in 2003, I received my first paid position as a youth pastor at a church. I had no idea what I was doing and had much to learn. The difference between today and back then is that I have a much easier time admitting that I don't know everything. One area that I always needed help with was preparing summer camp. It just was not my thing. However, my wife loved summer camp, even to this day. She could have done a fantastic job leading the camp in the areas where I was weak. I could have and should have done what I was best at while releasing and trusting her to do what she was better than me at doing. The problem was I was too insecure. I thought I had to be good at everything. That thought did not help me, the youth group, or the church. Good leaders are not good at everything, and they do not have to be. When a leader focuses on what only they can do, it creates opportunity for others to do what only they can do. My point is, be secure enough to release others to do what they are better at doing than you. The second mentality that will limit you is that a good leader demands perfection. For a long time, excellence has been a buzzword in church circles. The word shows up in mission statements, core values, and training manuals. And don't get me wrong, excellence can be a good thing, but what is it? And how do you coach others towards it? Plus, for many leaders, a demand for excellence gets in the way of delegating the execution of responsibilities. Instead, try this. Rather than demanding perfection, focus on clarifying the goal. It's limiting for leaders to only focus on how something gets done and become fearful that others will do it differently than you would do it. But think about this. If the goal is reached, does it really matter if it is done differently than how you would have gone about it? Stop limiting others by focusing on how something gets done and start emphasizing why it is important that it does get done. A leader must permit people to try and even make mistakes. And it's okay to suggest a path towards success, but give freedom to others to discover what works best for them. What if they come up with a better way of doing things? Often, this will be the case. If you as a leader share responsibilities with the right people, they typically have ideas on the best way to get the job done. The third mentality that will limit your pastoral and church leadership is that a good leader makes all the decisions. Listen. In order to have a healthy, thriving, growing team, your team members need to be able to make decisions. This does not mean that the expectations necessarily need to change. However, it does mean that you have given your team freedom to make choices that are shaped by what you have expressed is important and essential. I once worked for a building supply company, and the owner and vice president of sales constantly reminded the team that we were there to serve our customers. As employees, we would go out of our way to meet the needs of our customers. Even if we did not stock what they were looking for, we would find ways to get it in order to serve the needs of our customers. Many times, we went above and beyond. The thing is, as an employee, we could operate in this way because we knew we valued serving our customers and had freedom to decide how to serve them best. A few years ago, I stepped into a role where team members were in the habit of asking for permission before making simple decisions. As the leader, it was suffocating, but it wasn't their fault. They had never been empowered to make decisions. I decided to provide them with guidelines for making decisions. It was very helpful to me and them, and I hope it helps you too. This is the criteria that I shared with them to help empower them to make quality leadership decisions. First, answer the question, does your response serve the person with a need or question? Second, is your solution in agreement with what we value as an organization? And third, do you have the resources and/or ability to fulfill your commitment? And I shared, if your response agrees with these criteria, feel free to do what you think is best. Most of the time, your team is going to get it right. Team members will make the right decisions. And if they don't, you can discuss it later. But if you don't empower your team to make decisions, it will be more detrimental to you than the outcome of them making the wrong decision. Self-awareness of the beliefs that drive you to build teams is a powerful asset. If you find that you're limiting yourself with these mentalities, change your thoughts and break through. Your work is too important to do it alone. Until you allow others to touch, feel, and even influence how the vision is carried out, they will never help carry the weight of it with you. Hey, if this video helped you, please hit the like button and remember to subscribe. For more leadership help, grab the Culture Building Handbook for Team Leaders using the link in the description. This is Evan from dailychristianhelp.com. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.